We're going to need a lot of sherry to get through this one. Evening campers. We're going to discuss Hotel World by Ali Smith, which I don't even want to hold. I just want to hold this bottle because, oh my days. Have you ever fancied an experimental novel that gave you so much experimentalism that you were like, stop? What was this? Why did I waste time on this silly novel? Hotel World. Oh my days. This book is about a hotel. Would you believe it? And it's the whole world. It's not. It's actually set in a downtrodden part of England, and the world oh no, are the people who come in and out of it. It's I think it's a talk about globalization and transatlanticism within this novel, but where it was completely surpassed me. Where do we start? Okay, let's just start off with the first page, which starts off with this. That is my artistic representation of a dead athletic swimmer who has died in this novel, falling down the dumb waiter of the hotel in order to meet her body and have a conversation. Yeah, so we have this dead ghost. Full disclaimer, the ghost actually says woo-hoo. So me saying we throughout this video is wrong, but trust me, at the end, it will all make sense. Also, I keep saying dead ghost as if you can have an alive ghost. So sorry about that. Yes, the first part of this novel is narrated by a dead ghost, which really is the literary equivalent I have found to the lingering fart, and the fact that it stays way longer than you think and gives you that bad taste in your mouth, that acridness that just hits you right at the back of the throat, where you're just like, why are you still here? So that's Sarah, the dead ghost, who starts part one. Oh, you know what, let's jump straight to the end and meet Claire. You already know what I think about this stupid novel. Claire, she like reminisces about her sister, and it's all about grief, but it's mostly about swimming. I don't know. And then we move on to the absolute atrocity, which was the homeless girl and the journalist. What was it all about? What was it all about? I don't know what it was about, but I really hate Ali Smith's wordplay, because I know some people absolutely love it, but to call your homeless person else because she's somebody else, just like right there, I get pains right there in my head. I hate it. I hate it. And then they run a bath, and apparently everything's okay there. But not everything's okay in this novel, because everyone's sad. Everyone's talking about death. Everyone's talking about grief. But none of it's like emotional. It's just physical, like trying to understand what's going on in a sad, decrepit hotel world. I'm thinking way too deeply into this novel, and the fact that it's like in my head at this moment, it's like, it frustrates me. But there's clearly some talk in regards to some transactional value. The fact that I have paid to be in this hotel, and this is my room for this space. It is this like, not this temporal space, it's this physical embodiment of this room, and the fact that it is my room and I am the only person in here. I can have thoughts about whatever I want. I can go into the deepest, darkest spaces of grief. While in the corner there's a dead ghost going wee. The ghost going wee doesn't actually happen in any of these other chapters, but if it did, oh by gosh, if it did. Like the ghost that doesn't say wee in the corners. This book doesn't say anything. It doesn't say anything. It just, this book feels like Ali Smith is just trying to push. She's just trying to really push through like what she's able to do, as an author. There are 31 pages of unpunctuated stream of consciousness, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that, but it doesn't say anything. It's just an absolute splurge. There's so much allusion and metaphor that it kind of muddies itself, that you really have to work on this novel in order to piece like whatever it is Ali Smith is trying to say to you. The fact that this hotel is called Global Hotel Chain. Indeed, I can put together that Ali Smith, there's this notion that the hotel doesn't sleep, that it's kind of it's awake, it's ever present. The fact that time is kind of omnipresent, that it hasn't got like an end. The fact that you can call for room service whenever you want, that even if you wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, that the service and what you would expect from a hotel is consistent, that there's consistency. The fact that when you're taken off the streets like someone else, you live this temporary abjectness. I get that. I didn't get, what am I meant to understand? Like, the fact that the ghost going woohoo is the first sentence, and that's like really all I can really conjure up. Like, surely this novel had to be shorter, but Ali Smith, she thought this, she clearly thought this, because there's this bit where somebody else, the homeless person she asks for spare some change, but she shortens it to spare some change. If the novel had kind of removed all vowels and just stuck it in, at least I would have read 50 less pages probably, and had got the absolute nothingness that I got out of this book, apart from a ghost going woo-hoo. I think if I was a ghost and I was dying in a dumbwaiter, I'd go wee. I think I'd go woohoo. I think the wee, I think you can last longer. Can you last longer with it? Woohoo. Oh my god, a head rush. If I could do longer than a woohoo, I'm saying that Ali Smith should have changed it to wee. Okay, let's go. Oh, I think Ali Smith wins there. Oh no, Ali Smith. Oh, how wrong I was, people. I set the evidence before you. I could actually say we longer than I could woo-hoo. Yes, I could make the claim that I was right and Ali Smith was oh so wrong to use woo-hoo, but I wanted to be accurate. I needed to make sure this wasn't a fluke. I wanted to make sure that my bias wasn't getting in the way. I needed to go outside this house. I needed to ask people to see if they could say we longer than they could woohoo. I wanted to make a point that no one wanted to make. I wanted to prove Ali Smith wrong. So I went out to the book hotties and asked them, could they send me voice notes of them saying woohoo? And then we. And I proved again, you can say we longer than you can woo-hoo. I was one step closer to put in my case to the publisher that they should make a second edition of Hotel World where Ali Smith changes woohoo to we for some reason. But I wasn't happy with the results. Could there be some unconscious bias. Yes, I didn't tell them this was for an Ali Smith review, but could, through the fact that I speak to him every single day, could my bias have interwoven itself through WhatsApp, through Instagram, where they knew, even though none of them have read this book, that I wanted them to say we and say it longer than woohoo. So I went to the place where you ask people questions. I went to Instagram stories and asked people to send me videos of them saying we for as long as they possibly could, and then woohoo as long as they could. And this is what I received.
My instructions are to say we and woohoo in one breath and see how long I can do that.
Should the who start at the halfway point? That doesn't seem right. Okay. Are you trying to prove a point? I'm so confused. Okay, but anyways, here we go.
Hi. Check out my mug. Pretty cool, right? Okay, I'm ready. I definitely think that I can say we for longer. I hope this helps.
Okay, I'm really curious how you're going to use this.
Is this the strangest thing I've done on the internet? Definitely. But let's wake up the neighbour's friend. Woo!
And then we. Firstly, thank you to everyone who sent in videos, and I'll link every channel down below. Please do check them out. It was an absolute whale of a time.
Wow, that was the weirdest thing I've ever recorded, so you're welcome for that. I don't envy you having to listen to these.
More importantly, I got down to business. I had my timer out. I timed every single person's wee woohoo, collated it all. I created a presentation and I took it to be peer reviewed. And this is the result. Will you be my peer in this peer reviewed article, please?
Okay.
Thank you. You ever seen this piece of research that I have been conducted over the last fortnight?
No.
Basically, what do you think about the word woohoo?
I prefer wahoo.
What about we?
As in,
Like we?
I would never use it, I don't think.
You would okay, interesting. So basically, Ali Smith in her novel Hotel World uses, I know Hazel, it's hard to believe, woohoo when one of the girls is falling down the dumbwaiter, and I believe scientifically we should have been written instead. So I've set out to prove.
Oh, like when you're going down a slide.
Like when you're going down a slide, yeah.
You said it a bit like wah.
Wee.
I thought you meant like.
I said wee.
Yeah, but in that kind of nasal. Oh yeah.
That's my
That's
voice.
your voice.
Thank you.
Wee.
So
I thought you meant like wah.
no, not like ma, just wee.
Yeah.
So I have conducted some research. And I want you to peer review it, and hopefully we can get Ali Smith in a second edition of Hotel World to change the word woohoo to we, because I say so.
Okay.
Okay, you ready for this? And this is the evidence that I bring to you. Proof Ali Smith is wrong, Alexandra. As you can see, woohoo is in pink and wee is in purple. And I think you could say, bar a few anomalies, wee is superior. Now, what I did, Alex, is I asked all these people online to just see how long they could say woohoo and wee. And then I timed it. These are the times. And as you can see, the average proves scientifically that wee is the better answer. Would you agree with that? As the peer reviewer, am I correct?
I mean, yes.
Thank you. And if you see over here, I've even, just to emphasise, that we is better by almost 3 seconds.
Yeah. I'm bowled over. think you got a good case there.
You know, all those times I said I was doing PhD work, Alex, this is what I was doing. Are you proud of me?
Well, I can't say I'm surprised.
Are you surprised that this many people wanted to do this? I didn't even tell them what this was for. I just asked them, could they just film themselves say woohoo and wee?
I feel like your science is a bit lacking, really. But I think you're digging yourself a hole, really.
Which one do you think you could say longer, woohoo or wee?
Both.
You think you could do them? You'd stop at the exact same time. You think you could just do like, I could do 10 seconds on each, not a nanosecond longer or shorter?
No, I think I could.
Would you like to try it, please? Can you just do at least wee for me to end the video? I'll hold the baby in case you need to like limber up.
No, we can do it together.
Okay. I'll put a timer on the screen, don't worry, Alex.
Okay.
In your own time. God, you can really go for it. So do you think I can get Ali Smith to make a second edition of Hotel World? Do you think I can? Do you think I have enough power, enough proof, enough science behind me? How little time on this planet, and I'm sad that I wasted some of it on Hotel World. This is a 0 out of 10.
There you go. Have a great day.